Hello friends, today we are here to discuss the election system in India. Basic things. Electronic voting machines are being used in elections to implement the electronic voting in part from 1999 elections and in total since 2004 elections. It has thus reduced the time both in terms of casting a vote and declaring the result as compared to the old paper ballot system in India. Illiterate people find EVM easier than the earlier ballot system. So you can understand, instead of the long procedure as in the past with EVM, a voter simply has to press the button in favor of the candidate or a symbol and their vote is recorded. The introduction of the none of the above option in EVM has allowed voter to register an official vote even though they do not support any party or a candidate. So that's great. In 2014, a lot of people exercised their voting rights and yet not supporting any party. So a political party is a group of people who want to achieve common goal and control the government by winning elections and exercising political power. So India has a multi-party system and it has a huge population, as you all know. Thus, the size of the huge electorate mandates the elections be conducted in number of phases. The election is a huge process which starts a month before the election date. Newspaper and TV channels play a major role by covering elections, spreading awareness, and by airing advertisements for the parties. So, weeks before the elections, all the parties get busy in campaigning for their candidates. There are banners, posters, and hoardings all over the cities. Lavish advertisement in the newspaper, on TV, FM radios can be seen and heard. Meetings and processions are held at various places. So these all are the marketing strategies which are being used by the all political parties. The candidates even go from door to door asking, pleading, requesting, charming the voters so that the public votes in their favor. But the 48 hours before the election, as per the law, all canvassing comes to an end and simultaneous elaborate preparations take place at the polling booths. So polling booths, maybe you have heard these words. On the election day, government schools and colleges fulfill the purpose of polling stations. The collector of each district is in charge of the polling. Voting is done under the high security alertness with special forces, armies, and surveillance through the cameras at the polling stations. So, government employees are employed to help make the election process smooth. People of all classes and sections, communities, and places come to the booth along with their voter ID cards. So, these all are the basic things you all know that. Voting by the candidate is done with utmost privacy. Okay, and the indelible ink is mandatory applied on the left index finger of the voter to indicate that the voter has cast his vote or her vote. After the different phases of the elections are complete, a day is set to count the votes. With the counting and announcing the winner, the election procedure is completed, thereby the paving way for the formation of the new government. The recent election of the 2014 was a noteworthy event in the history of India. Why? In 2014, electoral strength of India increased to 814 million something, and it's larger than the both EU, European Union, and the US election combined. So, using more than 1 million electronic voting machines with this figure, there was an increase of 100 billion voters since the last general election in 2009. So making it the largest ever election in the world. The good thing was that the average election turnout over all the 9 phases was around 66% approximately, the highest ever in the history of Indian general elections. Truly, Indians have started believing in Abraham Lincoln words. And what are they? The ballot is stronger than the bullet. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. So, Thank you so much.